This is Orbis Vector, analyzing the forces shaping tomorrow's world. In today's episode, climate is no longer just a policy issue, it's becoming a defense priority. Across Europe, militaries and intelligence agencies are quietly integrating climate analytics into their strategic planning. From drought-triggered migration to Arctic competition, weather isn't background noise anymore. It's a weapon, and it's being aimed. For decades, climate change was seen as humanitarian. Today it's treated as a threat multiplier. NATO, the EU Commission and national defense ministries are modeling climate risks the same way they model troop movements or cyber attacks. Why? Because the weather now impacts more than agriculture. It shapes energy security, borders, trade routes, even military readiness. Take the Sahel, for example. As droughts worsen, instability spreads. European forces, especially in France and Italy, are now using climate stress maps to predict unrest before it starts. Satellite data is combined with migration trends and resource pressure points. The result, climate intelligence reports that can preempt civil collapse or signal a coming refugee wave. This isn't speculative. It's already embedded in EU situational awareness platforms. Meanwhile, the Arctic is melting and militarizing. Russia, Norway, Denmark and NATO are all recalibrating strategies for an ice-free Arctic corridor. For Europe, this opens a new naval and energy security theatre, one where weather forecasting becomes a strategic asset. Access to shipping lanes, control of gas fields, surveillance of enemy movement all hinge on knowing how the ice behaves. In the north, meteorology is now military intelligence. Weather also exposes vulnerabilities at home. Floods can shut down power grids. Heat waves can cripple data centers and weapons storage. European command centers now model infrastructure resilience under extreme climate scenarios. From Germany's Bundeswehr to Estonia's cyber division, defense planners are asking, what happens if the next war begins during a blackout? By 2030, climate intelligence units could become standard within European defense ministries. Think of them like weather-enabled war rooms, combining climate models, satellite imaging and AI prediction to simulate disruption zones. But there's a catch. The militarization of climate data could exclude civilians, making weather forecasts proprietary or even classified. In short, the skies may still be public, but the data behind them is going private. Climate change is not just reshaping the environment, it's redefining the logic of national security. As the line between natural disaster and geopolitical crisis blurs, weather becomes more than background. It becomes the first signal of instability. Europe's defense future will not just be built on steel and satellites, but on forecasts, climate models and environmental insight. You've been listening to Orbis Vector. Follow for more analysis at the intersection of data, power and global momentum. Next episode, the new Danube axis, Austria, Hungary and Serbia's quiet repositioning.